Every boys that's out on the streets, and they sending a clear message.
You're gonna have to come at him an angle he's not gonna expect.
We got a big problem.
All right, fam, this is the homecoming for BMF episode 6, directed by Eve Rivera. Definitely one of the most captivating episodes, and we're going to break it down for you today. That's right, we're going to do that recap. And as you already know, if you're finding me for the first time, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Before we do all of that, make sure you check out all my episode recaps. And after this, check out the What's Next for episode 7. So let's get into episode 6 recap BMF. So Meech and Terry are back home in the D. They finally got back from the A after handling their business, but they are out there with the ooh-wop-wop. And that's right, Terry and Meech are out to find Lamar because Lamar went to the crib. They went to the house. Of course, Terry's like, yo, how we going to find him? Meech is like, don't even sweat it. We going to sweat him out, right? We going to get this cat. So here we go with Lamar's cousin coming in the house. He's burping his little, colostomy bag, smelling all like, you know what it's smelling like, right? So he come up in there like, man, I told you to do that outside. But at the same time, you better look out because the Flannery brothers are after you. And Lamar's like, whatever, I'm ready for him. So now we back at the record shop and, they're trying to get things all together. Now that they're back, they're letting the fellas know that they got a whole new magic trick to flip everything. And out back, your boy Saki tries to take a whiz. And yeah, your boy Lamar lifted him off the ground. Levitation with the hammer. Bam. Your boy Saki is gone. I mean, that boy was lifted. Lamar is not playing. He is sending that message to Meech and Terry like, yo, no matter if you back or not, I'm going to let you know I'm going to take you out one person at a time. Here comes your boy Brian talking a whole lot of crap. And yeah, Meech is in his face like, yo, go find him. On Lamar's little journey, yeah, he comes across this dog, takes the dog and says, you know what, your name is Blackie because you're black and beautiful just like me. The owner comes out like, yo, why you messing with my dog? And obviously he wasn't taking care of the dog. He was fighting that dog with some other dogs. He tries to attack Lamar, and Lamar does what he does, knocks him down and bites his ear off like he's Tyson the Holyfield. Crazy, right? Lamar's insane. Meanwhile, B. Mickey is dreaming of Kato being pregnant. Like, she's right there, right by his side, but he's dreaming. Meech comes through, and he's like, yo, what's going on with you, man? We back. Why you ain't tell me about your plug and all this and that? Can you hook us up? And the whole nine. But again, B. Mickey's in between it all. Brian really traumatized him by showing him that paperwork. Meech, T, and Hoop are talking about the strategy now that Saki has been taken out. And, of course, your boy Meech wants to go ahead and make his rounds and do their thing. And T is like, yo, just be careful out there. Don't do anything crazy. Meanwhile, T is dealing with Wanda. And Wanda is like, oh, you back in the game? And he's like, yeah, he really don't want to be there with her. Here we go with Jen. And Jen is like, yo, you hiding stuff from me. Why would you talking to the guy? And he's like, listen, I got some keys to trap Meech. It's soul night. And your boy Meech is out on the town flossing, and who does he run into? That's right, Jalen Rose. In the beginning of his career, he's like, yo, I'm buying around for everybody, including the fellas over there. Those are the PA boys, and yeah, your boy is definitely coming through with a whole bunch of cash. Well, the PA boys get into it with somebody else. Meech jumps in to help them out, and yeah, now Meech has made a tie with the PA boys, and they definitely feeling that. Meech saw them at K9 spot, so he was trying to look out for them. But now they seem to be down with Meech because he looked out and had their back. Meanwhile, Meech goes to Monique, hooks up with some money. He's like, yo, this is for the baby, this is for this, that, and the third. And Meech is still looking for Lamar, so he asks Monique where Lamar is, and she's telling him, listen, he a street dude. To get at him, you're going to have to come at him from a different angle, something that he won't expect. So you better look out. So here we go, back at Lamar's cousin's house. He rolls up in there, sees that Lamar has the dog trying to fix him up and everything else like that. He calls him a mutt and tells his cousin to apologize. And yeah, he said he's going to feed his cousin to the dog if he don't apologize. So yeah, his cousin does apologize. Now we got Meech. He found out that Nikki got a job at the salon. So he going up in there getting his nails done with Hoop. and the whole nine. And he's like, yo, I never thought that you would be up in here. So they go up in there and speak to the owner, of course. And yeah, Nikki just trying to have a regular job, get away from him, get her own money. But it's obvious that, yeah, Meech is definitely making deals with the owner so she can, probably wash his money. So Nikki does approach the owner, but she quits that same day. She's like, you're all the same. Meanwhile, Terry is picking up Markeisha. Why? Because Boone kicked Markeisha and the kids out in the rain, saying that, yeah, she's spending his money and everything else like that. Detective Brian and Jen are following T, and Markeisha tells T that, her first language is Spanish and she wants to travel all over the world, travel to all different places and everything else like that. Now, Charles and Lucille are finally out on the town. He got enough money up to take her out on the town, and she admits to him that, she approached, the sister in the church thinking that he had an affair. And he's like, of course, well, what make you think of that? And she's like, those magazines got my head for a twirl, but I know that you're a committed man. No, he's not. She doesn't know that he's messing around with Miss Mabel. Now, back at the hotel, we got Markeisha and T. And yeah, we got Jen and Brian. Yeah, they're on surveillance in another hotel room. So they get it popping. She locks the kids in another room and they get it popping. And yeah, Terry gets a little hungry. It seems to be turning Detective Jen on. And she's like, yeah, it's been a while. And your boy Brian actually shoots his shot and says, yeah, well, you never know. If you try, I could knock that down for you. Now, she looking at him like, what? Like, for real? Do you think that he knocked down Jen? Y'all let me know. So now Markeisha's like, why couldn't we go to the house? Oh, your baby mama and your son, how old? She's like, well, I think you should leave. You see, she got a little something. She's satisfied. Now she want to kick him out. She'll be back, though. She'll be back. Here we go with Monique. She coming out from her workout. And who's outside? Your boy Lamar with Blackie. Talking about, yeah, I got a new boy. Are you jealous? Like, what is he talking about? Then he talks about how he was in foster homes, how he's moved around so he won't have any attachments and the whole nine. She's like, yo, whatever. She don't even care. Here comes Hoop, and he's rolling up on T and Meech like, yo, we going to have a problem. Who rolls up? Dink rolls up on T talking about, yeah, by the time we, did what we did and try to chop it up, it dried up. And they saying that it doesn't get him high as much. So he just wants his money back, right? And Dink is coming and stepping to T like, yo, you the man, you the brain behind this thing, so I just want my money back. So they start the fighting, and your boy Dink actually was beating T, right? He was winning. Dink was winning. And here comes Meech. He grabs his arm, and they beat him down. And Hoop tried to jump in, but the PA boy was like, nah, you need to chill. So yeah, Meech and T beat down Dink and say, never step to me again like that, ever. So they made an example out of him. Now, back at K9's spot, K9 is being told that the Colombians want to talk to him because he owes $20 million to the Colombians. And he's telling the guy to tell him he better come get it in blood. Now, of course, Meech is like, yo, I still need that supply. He's like, listen, we can run it kind of low right now. And what happens is, yeah, the connect right here, the translator tells Meech, yeah, he owes $20 million. So what do you think is going to happen? You think Meech is going to pay the $20 million and just keep K9 at bay, and then K9 going to owe him, or are they going to go head to head? We shall see. Drop your comments below. Meanwhile, your boy Charles goes to Miss Mabel like, yeah, this is over. I don't want to do this no more. And, he try to be strong. He trying to be a good man, right? And she's like, you can't even look me in the eyes, Charles. So he's looking her in the eyes. He turns his back, and she basically disrobes, man, and put them tickle bitties on his back. And your boy does his thing. He couldn't resist. He had to get the little stroke on with with Miss Mabel. And yeah, you see this scene right here. He getting more than just 1 or 2 strokes in right there. Yeah, your boy Charles is crazy, B. He's getting it in for real. So Meech has the PA boys go after Lamar, but they are unsuccessful after they followed him out of the store. The dog is barking. Your boy Lamar is picking them off one by one. Detective Brian and Jen send B. Mickey in with a supply, a couple keys, and a stupid old hat on his head, right? So Meech is in there. He's like, yo, man, good to see you, man. Yo, I'm about to give you your own territory. You about to take over. And B Mickey starts crying, man, because, Meech is trying to look out for him for real, trying to give him his own thing. And then turn around, he takes that hat off and he shows Meech. What does he show him? There's a wire in that stupid old hat. Like, come on, you don't never see B Mickey with a hat on. So they hightail it out of there. Meech takes the products, and yeah, Jen and Brian roll up in there, but they're long gone. Your boy, B Mickey, tries to go to his mom and say, hey, I gotta go out of town. It's getting crazy. And your boy, B Mickey, gets snatched up. Who do you think snatched up B Mickey? Was it Brian? Was it Meech? I think it's Meech. You guys let me know. Drop your comments below. So that is the recap for episode 6. Directed by Eve Rivera. Shout out to Eve Rivera. Bronx in the building, New York. And yeah, family, let me know your thoughts on this episode right here. Again, if you're finding me for the first time, go ahead and hit me with that subscribe button. Hit that like button as well. Appreciate it. And definitely let's keep this thing going. Absolutely like and share. And drop your comments below. I'm very interested to find out your thoughts on this episode right here. Who snatched up B Mickey? We shall see. Family, I appreciate you all for watching. And until next time, salute.